I'm afraid I didn't really catch it back then because of the noise. Sorry. But I already have the answer I need. The moment the Academy told me about your return, I began rehearsing a decade's worth of stories. But there's too much to be done, and the stories worth sharing are few. Anything you feel like hearing, Endman? That's something I need to think about. 20 years ago, we worked with EndField to prepare our 4th scientific survey for expansion. Years later, I volunteered for the science expedition and left the growing cities within the Hongshan crater for the first time. My observations of the rift left me memories far clearer than the others I made at Hongshan. After a lengthy debate, my mentor finally named the science station Wuling. Wu, the pacifying force of martial might. Ling, the riparian ridge denying the blight. The Hongshan Academy of Sciences and its greatest allies committed every resource to create Arknight. By combining our knowledge of Originium and the Farron Matsui, we forged the first milestone of Wuling Science Station. The Arknight reversed the blight and isolated the rift. Clean water cascaded from the Arknight Dam. We finally conquered the rift. At least, that was what I believed until the accident. Parting lasts an eternity, and Wuling is the final mark they left behind. How could I ever forget? In the blink of an eye, the science station had birthed a city. The people of Wuling found a way to thrive upon the harshest lands, to shelter the citizens, to fend off threats. A city is nothing without its people. Endman, I'm truly happy to see you back. Before I joined the Wuling Science Expedition, I had many options, and problems as well. I was completely overwhelmed. Until one day, I read a question on the title page of an old book. It was a self-reflection written by a Tumu Tianshi. I asked myself the same question, and only submitted my applications after some deliberation. While the young still see the verdant hills and rivers. It's just a very simple question, but in this untamed land, that question claws at my chest, unexpectedly, unrelentingly. One day, time will write that reply for us. But at this moment, the looming threat is what matters most.
Tianshi Zhuang, Endman, the blueprints for the Arknight production facilities are ready. We can now progress to the next phase of our collaboration.
I'm all ready.
Good. I've notified Chen to make her way to the core AIC area. Let's rendezvous there.
Thank you, but no. I've already taken my break, so it's time to get myself back to the Institute of Materials Science. Then I'll head to the main pillar and monitor the Tianshi pillar array. Nevertheless, do allow me to express my gratitude. An eternity passed, yet now hope stirs again.
Forge of the Sky?
Oh, I heard about this thing before. I think it was mentioned in some ancient legend of Great Yan that goes like, Hearken, the Forge of the Sky awaits 5 Earthborn metals. Perhaps this was the Tianshi's wish for their new machine.
Enman! Tianshu, Yan Ning, and Bai Shuang are here.
We meet again. I'll offer assistance in troubleshooting to ensure the success of this operation.
Hi, everyone. I think he got some new orders from Captain Mi. Another blight tide has emerged.
The tides are so frequent it almost feels like a constant thing. Let's focus on constructing the Forge of the Sky first.
We must deploy the Sheernite production line ASAP to resolve the Wuling urgency.
And we shall observe a brand new method for Sheernite production. This learning opportunity doesn't come often. Pay close attention, Bai Shuang.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's begin, Endman.
Ma'am, it's working!
Did this just make Sheernite? With the most basic raw materials? Sheernite is an originium derivative. It's basically protocol originium with additional properties imbued by the forge itself. This process is truly effective. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Our next step is to verify the effectiveness of the newly produced Sheernite. Enman, remember the place where we found the blight? If this batch of Sheernite can reset the entire Sheernite flow control node...
Sheernite flow control node?
I'll explain it to you when we get there.
Where should we go next?
The Sheernite flow control node is up ahead. Place some Sheernite in it to use the device.
Is this it? I thought it was just decor for a scenic vantage point.
Try activating the Sheernite flow control node. And you can use the device as long as you're within the purification radius of the Sheernite flow control node.
device is so effective. So, why didn't we use it before?
Well, the Enman's jet drone used to be malfunctioning as well. Our Sheernite production was barely enough to cover the Tianshi pillar. We were forced to abandon the others. But things are different now. Injecting bits of Sheernite into these Sheernite facilities can bring them back up and running. It's just like a creek flowing past the fields, irrigating the fertile earth. Perhaps EndField can truly help us to... The alarms? What is it, Funky?
Apologies, but we have an emergency. Has the Forge of the Sky been deployed?
It's done. We also verified the first batch of Sheernite produced. Is there anything else we can do?
We just completely lost the data link to the monitoring center. The center constantly monitors ambient depth readings. It's our first line of Blight Tide defense. It plays a key role in monitoring Blight activity. If we lose the monitoring center, the city's early warning system will be compromised. Angaloy and other enemies can be dealt with, but a large-scale Blight event...
It'll serve as a field test for our Sheernite.
Won't this affect our new production line?
It'll be all right.
Well, I have faith in EndField. Mifu will be joining you. Yenning, help EndField gather performance data of the Forge. Endman, we're counting on you to restart the monitoring center.
A Blight monitoring center suddenly gets overwhelmed by the Blight without giving off any warning. I'm not sure. They completely dropped off our radar after we entered Wuling City. However, the intensifying Blight activities must be a direct consequence of the damaged Tianxia pillar.
Enough talking already. Let's go and deal with the problem. Now!
Bai Shuang and I will take care of this place. You just head to the monitoring center.
And then, I'm in position. Once we meet up, we will... Let me go! Damn you, coward! Behave!
Did I just hear Tong Tong? Dark Mask! Quick! There's bloody fuel gester!
Captain Me, what's happening?
This kitty punk's not bad for a combatant. So I'm considering recruiting her to fight the Angaloy.
Put me down! Hey! You just gonna stand there and watch her brutalize me? You got fresh too? It's the worst she's having work for free? At least she'd either hurt you. Where there's life, there's hope. Chin up. The sooner we get this done, the better. I gotta head back to the stockade after this. So why are you headed to Wuling City on your own, Tong Tong? 'Cause I'm worried about my swarm brother. Can I do that? Why do I get the feeling that you're always getting...
Alright, we got everyone already. Let's set off.
Those damn splatters made it all the way here!
Another step forward, EndFielders.
Oh, dearie me! So many splatterlings! And right outside Wuling as well!
Stop mumbling and get to work. Otherwise, I will make you wipe the watchguard dorm windows afterwards.
Never! I'm no window wiper!
Oh, but you are pretty good at losing and wiping. How many times already? 7? 8? The Watchguard Bird and Bees know your face already.
Huh? I won more battles than I lost! Stop feeding Dark Mask with your nonsense! Hey! Why don't we have a proper duel? Dark Mask will be the judge.
Don't have time for your games. We are trying to carry out a proper mission.
Ooh, you scared? If you refuse, you concede defeat. That means you owe me a dare. And if you lose this fight, you will carry food to my stocket. 300 caddies! Nope! Make it 500! On your own!
I can even carry the marker stone to your place, if that's what you want. Anyway, you've set yourself up to fail.
Hey! Hey! The bet is all ready! Even if you didn't say nothing about my dare if I lose!
You won't be running away. I will think of something proper, eventually.
Watch your step, people!
No second chance. What?
Here's our count!
Crystallize!
Chipping in!
That's commendable. Gotcha.
Oh, don't be clumsy! Because the enjoys every girl into something slow!
More mouth than muscle.
Right?
Trust it.
Be gentle, Mr. Dolly! There's no end to these buggers! Man, woman, what? Don't start drinking them!
Scared? That means we're losing the bet.
Ha! Aim your dreams!
Face your ass. Trust it. Face your ass. Show's over.
Absolute poundage! Chief's got a final left today! Hey, mad woman! How many splatters did you squish today?
5.
1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a tie!
Well, at least this road is safe to travel again.
Dark Mask, what is Tianshizhuang? What is the walking lightning rod asking you to do? I saw a burning comet smash into the city. You did that, right? What's that for?
Oi, little feline.
Yeah! You want to backstab me?
The opposite. We are headed to the monitoring center on official business. I can't spare anyone to keep their eyes on you. So go on, scamper back home.
You going where? The monitoring center? Thousands of Tianshi almost got themselves killed at that place. I can't win this duel if you get yourself killed. And I demand 1,000 KDs! Plus rice, oil fees, and a six!
Whatever. Center incident is a real hassle. I say we keep pushing and get it fixed in one go.
blight tide looks really bad. Look at what it's doing to the environment.
This place reminds me of the stockade.
Take care of the blight. I will check on the others.
From the severity of the blight, it's like it was meant to destroy this place. It's possible, but...
Is something trying to dismantle the monitoring center from the inside?
We call it a tidal blast. It's an annoying Angelos. That thing was the reason why the watchguards were forced to flee the monitoring center. I didn't expect it to settle down here.
Sounds like a big bad buggerloid. Maybe we should just skirt around it?
No. We can't leave it in peace if we want to restart the monitoring center. I will go and terminate it. If you are scared, you can go home.
I'm scared? Just a plus, says the splatter. Alright, it's on. We'll see who squishes this one first. That's a bit terrifying.
The Tianshi initiated their contingency plan and sealed the exit before withdrawing. The thing should be trapped for a while. I know the architecture. I will go take a look. You take the front approach. We will figure out how to get into the sealed sections.
Hey, wait! Why are we doing this on our own again? This splatter sounds really angry. Dark Mask, we best catch up to her. I just want that 1,000 caddies of food. Like you should get a permanent seat in the stockade.
I wonder how Mifei's doing. She just ran off on her own.
She'll be alright. Let's just get rid of the splatters and chase up to her.
You look really worried, Tong Tong.
Nah! It's all about 1,000 caddies, francas, and things. I gotta protect my investment. Oh, that is for sale as well.
Gotcha!
Target locked!
You are fast. Seems like you can handle all the devices easily, and then...
Guess you thick skin, hard for safety.
Can't afford to wait for the rest of you. I'm heading over.
do we open it?
The activation switch should be nearby. Let's search this place thoroughly.
Enman, over there! A Shirenite flow control node. We can probably use it. She's up ahead. And she started the fight already.
This is just a game.
You guys. Fine. I could use some help. Distracted. Don't let it get too close to the core facilities of the monitoring center. Time to get in a real fight.
Spreader's huge! Be gentle, Mr. Jolly! Target locked. Fire!
No second chance.
Thanks for swinging by. Since we squished this thing, we should be able to restore the monitoring center. Hope the instruments are undamaged.
You're injured, Mifu. Try not to move too much.
Just a flesh wound. Ain't that bad, really. It's over, Tantan. We're all safe.
I wasn't being scared. You're hurt? I got some meds on me.
It would be a joke if my headstone reads, "Killed by Tantan's medical malpractice."
I never did that! What? Who says are you on, Dark Mask?
I was reckless back then. That Anglos was a serious threat and wounded many of our guards. I lost my cool.
Cut your excuses, warmonger. You're just itching for a fight with a big fat splatter.
Endman, let's take a look at the core facilities. Endman, monitoring center core facilities have been damaged, but not severely.
We got lucky.
Some simple repairs and a reboot should do the trick. At least 80% of the facilities are back online. The monitoring center is now assessing and monitoring blight activities for Wuling again.
Really appreciate your help. Boss will be pleased to hear about this. Can I ask you for a favor? Don't tell her that I've been wounded in this mission. So, little kitty, why so quiet? That thing got your nerves?
I just don't feel like talking. Look at you, slugging for those Wulingers all day. Almost got yourself killed. Drones should be worrying about you more.
Unlike you, she actually has plenty of other things to worry about.
City Viceroy and a stockade chief aren't that different, you know? Whatever. Since I finished what you asked, I believe you're even.
And now, this is the terminal of the monitoring center. Before we head back, we should use it to test the system first.
Even the city folks are in danger. The stockade, that's what. But seeing that mad woman getting the short end of the stick got me feeling better. The blight tide is worse than before. Qingbo stockade will have to deal with it someday. Unlike the city, we got no artsy peddlers to keep out the tide. And they're not sharing their fancy tech with us. Yeah, if those blighted splatters pose a serious problem to the Wulingers, I don't think the stockade... My brother refuses to ask Wuling for help. We gotta figure out our own solutions. Oh, this is making my head hurt. How's your head, Dark Mask? She's still keeping you captive. I gotta figure out how to free Dark Mask from her evil hands. So, I tried sneaking into the city to make sure everyone's treated properly. But I discovered something even more amazing. You got an EndField fam, right? I thought you were pretty good, Dark Mask. But your fam is solid too.